championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Nigga, ain't nobody scared, nigga. What are you talking about? What is you talking about? Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. In the great words of Kevin Gay, this could be a wild ride. All right.
Let's go, defense.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
Yeah, so I think you Marquise Blair, 2 seconds, Leon Jacobs. You know what?
From the 24,
2 seconds, a third, Leon Jacobs and Marquise Blair.
That's caught the 25. Touchdown, Carolina.
He's a safety.
DJ Moore. 76 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening
quarter. The safety you got back there besides your
they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
No, I'm not. Leon Jacobs has 3 left on his contract.
Give off some contracts.
Huh? Blair is like, bro, he's 25, bro. He's still a rookie. Not even a rookie. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. Bro, you should be happy to give up fucking J.J. Watt's contract. Nope. Marquise Blair.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Bro, it's only a mil that he's asking
nice
for.
Inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
And then Leon Jacobs has 4 years on his fucking contract. Oh, you played, huh?
They'll run for the first time with
don't accept it. Don't accept it. Or you send it, and I'll accept it after I played the Eagles tonight.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart.
There's going to be 2 different...
Ryan gets it to his tight end, Hooper. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back.
Right,
and let's see if they want to get outside
that's one of them, so I just owe you a second.
And try and be aggressive on their first series.
Yeah. JJ is 33. That's it. Said it's fair too. Alright, don't accept it though.
Ryan now to throw on third down. It's Jones. That's good for a first down. He's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
That's tough.
On first down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of 2 there. Second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now it's Ryan. The 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Oh, man, need to fix that shit.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Mike, 58, right there. Tackles. Space. Hey, express. Good job.
Here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
I'm coming after you. Check the 51. Check three.
On the ground, this is Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One
of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He's going to overthrow the fucking ball, dog. Get the fuck up out of here, bro.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
Crazy, dog. Oh, my God, bro. That shit right there was fuck up a nigga whole motherfucking move right there. That shit crazy,
very nice job on the run back there.
Niggas be getting bailed out of shit, dog.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
That shit is crazy.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, it's Freeman. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. He's checking. Hey, I-7.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. He'll have another 1st down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 22 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too.
Stop, boy. Hey, boy. You know damn well, boy. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you,
He'll get
boy.
across the 20 before he's
so
brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Stop it, man. It's crazy, dog.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but
Man,
no
I
cause
don't
for
think catching
discouragement
teammate,
here.
bro. You're
Yeah,
not
they've
supposed to
fallen
catch teammate,
behind,
bro.
but haven't they proven that they can go down and
You're
score?
not supposed to catch
So what was the
teammate,
formula
dog.
to get them
Stop
down
it,
here the
bro.
first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons.
There's a playmaker in this league. There's no rule about playmaking in this league. Yeah, we been playmaking in this league. You tripping. This ain't money in the league, bro. They ain't have no rule about that up in this hole. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's go. Like y'all be killing me. So y'all like.
From Falcon territory now.
Niggas be killing me, bro. Y'all like for niggas to help y'all defense.
To McCaffrey.
Basically.
They're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Man, Money and Kevin Davis the only league I ever heard of that from. Money and Kevin Davis the only league I ever heard of that from.
2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
That's just like telling a player in real life they can't make their player move somewhere.
Coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on.
But that's just like telling a real player in the NFL, and you can't make your player move this way.
He goes.
I'm not gonna let him just sit
13
there.
yards, first down, Panthers.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Stop.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Oh, Lord. Now my son trying to help you, man. God damn, man.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And the Panthers in for the score. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to
I was
themselves,
gonna run that nigga over.
too good to allow him to run the football.
That cornerback was getting ran over. That cornerback was getting ran over, sir.
And he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
You never ever seen a cornerback like him.
Game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Watch the whip. 21.
From the 29, Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. They run. Devontae Freeman. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
How long, Daddy?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Freeman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Ready, Blue 80. Blue 80. I got you. I got 39. Switch. Kill.
6'6", bullet hot.
Check 37.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, come on, stop. Hey, God damn.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. from the left hash. This from 53 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Come on, team, bro.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. They find some open field here. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. Let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
You gonna take, got it. You got to take right there. Hey, back up.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mike. Down, ready, Mike 25. Here we go, D. Here I come. Got it. Get out.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Hey, 59, ready. Hey, sprint. He's coming, double up.
This is Freeman. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Try to punch it in with Smith. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
On second down, Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
We got 4. Shit. 39. Shit.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Buying time to his left. Torrey Smith there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp to each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Okay.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
No, come on, stop moving around. Come on.
To try again after the sack. Newton steps away to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And got his man complete. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
I threw it to the wrong fucking dude, dog. What the fuck? I tripped out, dog. I pushed the wrong button. Damn, that's my fault.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
I threw it to the wrong fucking dude, dog. Fuck!
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button and threw it to the wrong fucking dude.
Return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6 and that decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On second down, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep from... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some, 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton being chased out left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Newton now to throw. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again. Newton escaping. Touchdown, Carolina. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Bro, go get a goddamn towel and get that water up, bro.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting in the kick.
Nigga, chill out, nigga. You ain't doing the flip, nigga.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tuesday. Any day.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This complete to Jones. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Ryan wants to throw it. Caught by Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bro, you're not doing nothing, bro. Like, come on, bro. You really trash, bro. You got bailed out a lot of shit, bro.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Ryan And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike 29, take me up. Here we go. Tighten up, tighten up. 58.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
20. 8. Jump.
Now Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on, man.
Now, meanwhile,
come on, bro. Like, God damn, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, they was giving this nigga shit, bro.
2nd and 10 from the 20.
This shit is super crazy, dog. God damn, man.
A 20th carry now for Devontae Freeman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
All kind of crazy shit, bro.
The Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Motherfucker right there, boy. Oh, bullshit.
Throwing now is Ryan. Jones has it. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Greystone, travel. Base. Hey, box truck. Let him go.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Looking deep for Julio. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 48 yards. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this from 34. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole lot.
Going to Magic City tonight. Tell Cam he will.
Bro, you are trash, bro. You know you are, bro. Bro, you know you trash, bro. If you don't believe you trash, bro, like we can put money, we can play head to head and play for some bread right now, bro. You are trash, bro. You are trash. Because you know what you're doing, still talking crazy and stuff, like you went out there and just destroyed me or something and all that, dude. You got bailed out on a lot of shit. I had touchdowns that should have been touchdowns. Like, come on, bro. The shit crazy, bro. That nigga Matt Ryan, he can scramble, miss a tackle, and throw the ball to a player with 3 players right there to pick the ball off. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Like the Madden guard was on your side. It's cool. Accept that. Don't talk like you went out there and destroyed me or something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, stop.
I beat you by 2 possessions.
Bro, that's not destroying, bro. You beat me by 2 possessions because I have to throw I have to force passes to catch up, bro. But I'm saying, you talking like you came out there just balled out and stuff, bro. Your team way better. Like, come on, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? You was on the verge of losing, bro. They took a lot away. They took away a lot of shit that I supposed to have got. Madden guard was on your side. You was at home. You had home field advantage, and Madden guard was on your side to win. There's nowhere in the hell Cam gonna miss a wide open pass like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Only thing I said was we going to Magic City tonight. Cam welcome to come. How is that saying I destroyed you, bro?
No, bro, you throwing all kind of slug shots, bro. Come on, bro. I'm from the hood. You can't play me dumb, bro. You tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? You throwing all kind of slug shots, nigga. Yeah, anybody that watched that game would tell you, bro. Like a bunch of that shit you got bailed out on, bro. You got bailed out on a bunch of plays, bro. A bunch of plays. And the only reason why you was getting interceptions from me because I had to force long passes to try to hurry up and score because I don't have time. Like, come on, bro. Bro, how can I can't check down, bro, when I'm down that much in the 4th quarter, bro. Come on now. Why would I go for a short pass? That don't make sense.
You gotta be smart.
Bro, that ain't no such thing as being smart as talking about check downs. I'm not for the now if the game was together, close or something, then yeah, I can check down. But nigga, I'm down by 10 points, nigga, in the 4th quarter. You running the ball, so you running the clock a lot. Come on, bro. You running the clock a lot. Like, come on, like, stop it, bro.
I know your weakness, bro. I played you 3 times. That was my 3rd time playing you. I know your weakness, bro.
You know my weakness.
Yeah, I know your weakness, bro. I don't play you. Wait. About 4.
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, a nigga didn't have no superstar cornerbacks or nothing to guard your superstar and X factor wide receivers, bro. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And that's because nigga I got a what?
You got a cornerback speed at like 97.
Bro, all that don't matter, bro. If Julio X factor 6'4" nigga ain't doing nothing but cutting, nigga, how somebody gonna pick that off? Please tell me.
Look, let me help you out. Right?
You ain't gotta help me out, bro, cause I know without any trace, we play head to head, I would beat you.
I'm trying to give you game, bro. I'm trying to give you game, bro.
No, you use that play because you know that play works all the goddamn time, bro. You know
you playing outside,
bro.
You playing outside. You wasn't playing outside on those plays that. If you realize when you were playing outside, I wasn't throwing no fucking out route, bro. Cause I know better, bro. I know better. I know when your corner is playing outside, he's playing outside. You feel me? So I know not to run a goddamn, what's the name? I'd rather just throw a fucking post or a slant, and that's what I was doing too.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Leave it a good game you won, bro. It's cool. Don't be talking like you came out there and just did whatever you wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? You got some Madden look shit, nigga. You get.
Only thing I said was we here in the Magic City. We in the A-time. We here in the Magic City tonight. Cam, welcome to come.
Man, nigga Cam ain't finna come chill with y'all niggas, man. Nigga, I just lost to them niggas. Why the fuck would I go chill with them niggas? Hey, the fuck? What kind of game you playing? I see why niggas don't tell you good game back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This man real crazy, man. You feel me? Hey, I ain't tripping. Just know. You gotta deal with me, baby, and it ain't gonna always go your way, sweetheart. That's what you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Next time we play, I'm gonna bust your ass. I'm letting you know right now.
Hey, I said the same time our last meeting, bro. When you beat me, notice now. The first time we played in the league, I beat you 24-10, right?
Yeah.
You turn around the next game and beat me 24-10.
Yes, sir.
Like, man, I'm gonna beat this nigga ass next time we play. I've been saying that shit. I've been saying it because I knew I was gonna meet you in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
See, I knew we was gonna meet again. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was my goal. Like, I'm gonna beat this nigga ass, bro.
Yeah. Okay. You.
Beat the shit out of me.
Boy, stop lying to yourself, boy. You not beat the shit out of me, boy. Hell wrong with you.
I was joking, man.
You ain't beat shit out of me, nigga. What the hell you talking about?
Also, you get so sensitive, bro.
Nah, nobody get no sensitive. I just don't do the cheerleading shit. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody beat the shit out of me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got regular cornerbacks holding X Factors and superstar wide receivers, bro. These niggas, come on, bro. You got bailed out on a lot of them plays, bro.
I ain't get bailed out.
Yes, you did. You got bailed out on a lot of them plays.
I went and got them money.
Nigga, I know 2 plays should have been touchdown. Matter of fact, 3. Christian McCaffrey should have caught that touchdown play wide open. DJ Moore should have caught that damn ball wide open. And my nigga Peak should have caught that bitch wide open. You ran the whole opposite way.
Trip, how old you is, Trip?
I'm 31.
You 31, I'm 32. Oh, so we in the same generation. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So you have heard.
What I heard was Madden guards was on your side. That's all. The Madden guards would not let me beat you in Atlanta.
You heard this saying before, right? Pressure ball pipe, right?
It wasn't no pressure. It was wide open when you threw the ball.
What? Why you think you threw the ball? Why you think you threw the ball like that, bro?
He pop back though. That's what I'm saying. So they can shut the fuck up.
You were pressuring Cam, bro. I know.
We both need to agree on schedule game time.